USA. If you can believe it, 17 years. We're very excited. We're going to have about 250 attenders this year, making probably as many as 700 Hill visits, plus unscheduled impromptu visits.
Congressional visit days are really important because members of Congress don't know a lot about every subject, and engineering is a very difficult subject to get your brain around. We can help them by telling them what is involved in every issue and helping them make an informed decision for the betterment of our members and our country.
This is my first time attending the Congressional Visits Day event, and I came because I wanted to become more legislative savvy, if you will, and try to impact the research and development community by learning both sides of the spectrum.
Oh yeah, it's been a great adventure here today. I'm learning more about the society, also with the Congressional visit, being more interactive with the community, also understanding budgetary practices. I can say this is a wonderful event. I plan on participating next year, and I look for more people also to participate and be like me.
Great.
Thanks.
Great.
I'm here to learn about the legislative process and hopefully meet our senators and representatives. Thank you.
Thanks IEEE USA for organizing this event where we are going to be represented to our district congressman. I would like to talk about our education, research and development funding to our representative. Education and research development is very key for our country moving forward. And that's what makes me to come to this event today, to come and talk about that important stuff.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Apter, here at the Congressional Visit Day. Just finished a visit with according to the card, the legislative director from Congressman Frank Wolf's office. And actually we heard good news, at least as far as the NIST and the National Science Foundation budget from the House. They're actually going to get an increase this year. So it made this whole visit very worthwhile, and we made sure the staffer understood how much we cared and thanked him for all the effort he's done and the congressman has done.
This is my first day out on the Hill with IEEE. It's been pretty exciting so far. We had a really interesting breakfast at Congressional Speaker. We've made one visit so far, so it's been fun. It's really impressive. I'm looking forward to the afternoon.
Everyone's been interested in hearing what the committee has brought through the CVD visits. We're able to bring a wealth of information. We represent approximately 250,000 members of IEEE USA, and we come here to help all of our state representatives, our senators, and our congressmen and so forth struggle with the problems that they're having. The budget's tight in Washington right now. There's a shortage of money, but there's a way to use that money efficiently.
We're down here on our Congressional Visit Day. So far we have seen, being from Maryland, I've seen only Maryland people. And surprisingly, the things that we were going to push for the R&D credit and the STEM fit right in with their purposes. So it was a very profitable day.
It was a really great meeting. I got to express that I feel like I'm a poster child of why R&D funding works, and explain that I'd love to continue working with the congressman to demonstrate the usefulness and why we need to protect our R&D funding. The staff members seemed very encouraged by everything we said and seemed very interested. It seemed like the congressman was on board with protecting R&D funding. And we definitely communicated that IEEE would be an excellent resource for sharing more information about anything that the congressman needs to help our further
I just visited with the office of Lamar Smith, and we had a great conversation on the importance of R&D funding, particularly in the area of technology education and in the area of energy development in Texas on technology with smart grid. And they were very receptive. It's always great to have a conversation. They appreciate it. and keeps us involved in the democratic process, which is
I am here to represent IEEE USA on the matters of the federal research and development and education bills. Actually more like the trends, so we don't have a bill on the floor. And today what I've done with my district congressman, Congressman Lee Terry, and his advisor is that the importance of R&D bills, education, how it not only benefits our country in a long-term way, that it creates private sector jobs and it fosters the innovation, but also in our district how we can actually create a better community by attracting higher paying, more responsible citizens to the district at the same time through the educations that we can actually breed better citizens.
So it's very important to follow up with the senator's office and staffers and be a resource and provide this information. They listen, they remember, and this is important to see that IEEE members can make a change and make a difference at the policy.
The most exciting part of our visit here this morning was the fact that Senator Ayotte might actually be able to visit a location in New Hampshire that we're going to set up with the IEEE New Hampshire section. It was really great to see her. She actually took a note on it, and I'm sure that we'll be able to follow up on it and get some closure.
We are here today to the Congress and the Senate to talk about the research and development, the importance of it for our future, for our country, and we need more involvement on also the funding, and we need more improvement on those fundings on the education side so that we can create a better tomorrow.
Vice Chair, and today was very influential to me. It was a life experience meeting some of the senators and some of the other members of Congress. We just met with senators, Congress, and staff, and had a very influential meeting talking about science and technology. Overall, I can say this is a wonderful experience. I look forward towards the support from the House and the state, and I'm proud to be a part of the IEEE.
So I think that this is very useful, and that we should advance, assure that the word is spread to others, to students in particular, and to younger people to advocate through the IEEE the interests that basic research is an important engine for our economy and for our national security, and is also the major way to look ahead to 2020. So in Washington, the staff has been great, and they have been very supportive of these 2 days, and I think that the last 5 or 6 years that I've been involved in have been a very rewarding experience for me, and I hope for the community that I've been able to represent. Thank you.